From protecting small units that need steady production with Bima Sathi, to securing women-led ventures with Mahila Udyam Bima. From safeguarding the dignity and security of women across India with Nari Samman Bima, to farmers protecting their land and livelihood with Saral Sampoorn Kisan Bima. New India Assurance's tailored solutions safeguard every enterprise, every effort, every dream. Because insurance isn't just about claims. It's about the courage to grow, to expand, and to move from local beginnings to a global presence. That is the true spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Strong, self-reliant, and vocal for local. The power of Make in India evolving into Make for the World, and the vision of a digital India leading us towards a Viksit Bharat 2047, our Amritkal. Because when every dream is protected, India's future shines brighter. New India Assurance. Securing dreams, safeguarding livelihoods.
Hello and a very, very warm welcome. I am Mayuri. You are watching theeconomictimes.com, and today we are talking about an important topic of MSME and insurance. To talk about this in detail, we have the Chairman and Managing Director of the New India Assurance Company Limited, Ms. Girija Subramanian. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me here.
So we'll talk about the problem first. We have about 63 million MSMEs in India, but the insurance penetration is quite low. When it comes to business insurance, we just have 11% of business insurance. So what is that one structural barrier that the New India Assurance is fixing that has not been fixed for years together?
Basically, I think the main impediment for MSMEs has been not the cost, but the access. And because MSME businesses are most often their first time businesses, and so insurance is looked at as a very distant, a very very difficult and a very fragmented kind of subject, and that is what puts them off. Now, as part of our Prime Minister's 24/7 commitment to Viksit Bharat and to ensure that Indian MSMEs become from local to global. In line with this vision, New India also has has decided to promote MSME businesses and to develop products, create a new environment where MSMEs find it very easy to approach us, to understand our products, which are very simple. We have made it more innovative so that they are able to get a cover that exactly caters to what they need. And also when they come to servicing, they get preferential service, they get fast service from our employees.
Okay.
So basically we have created this environment within New India as part of the Prime Minister's vision, and that has worked. This accessibility was not there among insurance companies, and it was looked at as a very difficult subject. But today I think New India has broken this perception, and we have created an environment where we are innovative on our products, we are able to digitally onboard MSMEs, and we are able to also give them the preferential claim servicing in quick time, which is what they really value.
I agree. So that's quite a positive step, and also quite encouraging for new businesses to come, and the MSMEs to come to players like New India Assurance. So what early career MSME claim, whether it was approved or declined, fundamentally changed your view or the way you assess emerging enterprise risk?
That's a very interesting question, and it takes me back to my early days in New India, and wherein I've been through many MSME claims. I can't point anything in particular, but there have been so many MSME claims which sort of set me thinking that possibly there is a flaw in the way we have been perceiving MSMEs, and ideally, and for the last so many decades, I think MSMEs were perceived as a smaller version of large risks.
Okay.
And they were treated accordingly, the way we treat large risks. But that is not the way. MSMEs are totally different in complexity. They are more unique. They bring a different set of risks to the table, and therefore their insurance needs are different, and we need to look at them differently. When I started thinking about this, this led us to start perceiving MSMEs in a different light, to create more innovative packaged products to cater to them.
Right.
And that's when I think we started catering to this segment in a very different way.
Okay.
And we have seen a lot of success. We have been able to sell many of our policies, and in a more focused way, we've been catering to many segments within the MSME ecosystem also.
Okay, so that talks a lot about how things have changed within the organization and within the industry also. We'll be talking in detail about that next. But if we talk about our numbers here, we've seen that agriculture is one big segment, but beyond agriculture, what are the other segments that you feel taking a lead or have the highest potential when it comes to insurance, and also especially the scalability in terms of IoT driven parametric insurance, and if there are any challenges for people to adopt that so far?
If you look at textile industry and dairies, these are the industries basically that give often maximum scalability apart from agriculture to parametric products. And this is because most of the products from these industries, they get affected with variation in temperature, vibration and humidity related issues are there. Correct. This is also because different MSMEs use different sensors, use different IoT devices which have got different sensors, different formats, and different results because of that. And what we are doing is that we are working with technology, we are working with an InsurTech partner to build an IoT layer above the MSME layer, which will standardize across various IoT devices. It will standardize the data. Okay. And because of that, we are able to achieve, we are able to give scalable parametric covers with consistent, triggers, and with, underwriting that can be more accurate.
Okay, that's wonderful. So that's quite a great move, I would say. But if we talk about the New India Assurance's MSME portfolio, we have seen that recently there's been a good rise in specific segments, and we're growing at a good pace in comparison to private players. Which product line or customer segment is the one which is giving you an edge in this win, and what is your unfair advantage?
Actually, as the CMD of the New India Assurance Company, I am extremely proud that we are growing well in MSME. This has been a target for us, and we are actually consciously building a culture of human touch, kind of a culture within the company, wherein our employees, whenever they handle MSME risks, they take a lot of ownership. They sort of see to it that they put the customer at the center of all the decisions, and that has paid off. And basically, Digital India has now empowered the MSMEs also. It has become a knowledge-based economy for us. So here there are various risks that have now enhanced inside this landscape, which are the digital risk, the credit risk. These are the new risks that have come on the landscape, the cyber risk. So basically, as we go, we need to keep changing on our product suites. We sort of create more products which include these risks, and then we are able to cater to most MSMEs and what they require in terms of customized protection. So this is one thing that has helped us a lot. Also, we have won in a big way in the fire manufacturing MSME segment, where we are growing extremely well. Okay. But in other areas also, we have been, our employees, they actually go for this marketing in a big way with the MSME, creating awareness. They innovate on the ground, they digitally onboard our customers, and also they see to it that the service is very speedy. And these things have helped us to have a very big advantage in this segment. We are also constantly innovating and evolving within the MSME segment across various other sub-segments of this MSME, which require specific innovated products which, which cater to those segments, and that is what we do actively. And if you ask me what the edge is, then I would say nationwide presence. We have more accurate and very transparent pricing. And we also see to it that we give very quick service for MSMEs. Today in the industry, I think all insurers are sensitized about prioritizing servicing for MSME segment, but in New India it is a culture, and in recognition of this thrust that the government has given for this sector, New India has declared this as a year of the MSME, and I think this has given a strong boost to the growth that we are seeing for this segment. And this is also a boost to the Viksit Bharat MSME engine, which is part of a very big Insurance for All 2047 agenda.
That is wonderful. So we see a good growth ahead of this, and congratulations to you for the growth. And we also wish that there is growth in the other segments also that you just mentioned. So apart from government policy levels, the kind of steps that you've taken has led this, and I'm sure lots of MSMEs are listening and they would definitely approach you for the same. So thank you for this, and I'm sure all of you watching are going to benefit from this. So keep watching theeconomictimes.com.
Thank you.
From protecting small units that need steady production with Bima Sathi, to securing women-led ventures with Mahila Udyam Bima. From safeguarding the dignity and security of women across India with Nari Samman Bima, to farmers protecting their land and livelihood with Saral Sampoorn Kisan Bima. New India Assurance's tailored solutions safeguard every enterprise, every effort, every dream. Because insurance isn't just about claims. It's about the courage to grow, to expand, and to move from local beginnings to a global presence. That is the true spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Strong, self-reliant, and vocal for local. The power of Make in India evolving into Make for the World, and the vision of a digital India leading us towards a Viksit Bharat 2047, our Amritkal. Because when every dream is protected, India's future shines brighter. New India Assurance. Securing dreams, safeguarding livelihoods.